Welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Kyle Becker. We have a huge development where an Obama judge finally got excoriated for engaging in partisan activism on the judicial bench. And the appeals court, wow, they really dropped the hammer on this judge. Now, before we get into this story, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, Obama Judge Tanya Chutkan has been a thorn in the side of President Donald Trump for even before he came into the office during his second term. You might remember Tanya Chutkan as the January 6th judge who tried to ignore the Supreme Court but ultimately had to decide that, well, President Trump had presidential immunity while he was in office during his first term. Well, Tanya Chutkan was trying to run cover for the Biden administration during his final months in office. You might remember that viral video that came out from Project Veritas, the one that showed the EPA official saying that billions of dollars in climate funds were actually part of an insurance policy against the Trump administration coming into office. That's right, tens of billions of dollars. Some of it connected to groups that were affiliated with Stacey Abrams, among other people, and other high-ranking Biden officials. Well, the appeals court has handed down its ruling, and Judge Tanya Chutkan, well, she absolutely erred in her decision to freeze funds that the Trump EPA was trying to claw back under its administrator, Lee Zeldin. And this is a little bit from the ruling. Quote, "We conclude the district court abused its discretion in issuing the injunction. The grantees are not likely to succeed on the merits because their claims are essentially contractual, and therefore jurisdiction lies exclusively in the Court of Federal Claims. And while the district court had jurisdiction over the grantee's constitutional claim, that claim is meritless. Moreover, the equities strongly favor the government, which on behalf of the public must ensure the proper oversight and management of this multi-billion-dollar fund. Accordingly, we vacate the injunction," unquote. Judge Rao wrote for the blockbuster majority opinion. Now, this is a big deal because Donald Trump does have authority over waste, fraud, and abuse that is wrongfully being channeled through the executive agencies, such as the Environmental Protection Agency. So this is a big win, not only for Donald Trump, but for American taxpayers. Now, let's go back a little bit to that Project Veritas video. Just to jog your memory, this advisor, his name was Brent Efron. He said that this fund, this slush fund, was an insurance policy against President Trump. He said it was an insurance policy against Trump winning. He added, "Get the money out as fast as possible before the Trump administration comes in. It's like we're on the Titanic and we're throwing gold bars off the edge," Efron said. Unbelievable. And this judge, Tanya Chutkan, wanted to run cover for that sleazy slush fund. And something needs to be done about so-called judges like Chutkan and also Judge Boasberg in D.C., who continuously abuse their authority and defy the public interest. It's about time that Congress step in, start defunding some of these district courts, start taking the money away from these judges, and if they still won't listen, it's time to dissolve their district courts because it's absolutely out of control. And she was protecting essentially a Democrat slush fund. This is beyond unacceptable, and these people are not acting like judges. And this ruling by the appeals court, Judge Rao, hey, if you read the ruling, she abused her authority. She sided with claims that were meritless. It just goes us back to the January 6th hearing that Chutkan was a part of. So, yeah, so weigh in with your thoughts at Explain America. We really appreciate hearing from you. Thank you.